to think I'd stop breathing if one day you walked away. The morning light would burn my eyes, and every song would ache and sway. Your shadow lived in every room, your silence echoed loud. I curled beneath the quiet nights, still calling out your sound. But hearts don't break forever. They bruise, they bend, they weather. I'm okay, just not yours anymore. Not crying like before. I still breathe, I still rise, though you're not in my skies. No longer waiting for a call that never came at all. I found a way to heal the sore. I'm okay, just not yours anymore. I've learned to pour my own coffee, to smile at strangers in the street. I dance along with quiet strength on legs that once were weak. No more rereading our old text on ways that once were weak. No more rereading our old text, no wishing on the past. I've stitched my soul in softer thread that's meant to truly last. You were a storm of fire, but I became my own survivor. Not 'cause you stayed, but 'cause I chose to walk away. I'm okay, just not yours anymore. Not the girl who begged and swore. I rise with grace, I breathe with peace. You need all. Don't leave for asking, no need for pain. I'm not being prepared to dance and fall in the rain. And not who I was before. I'm okay, just not yours anymore. Still me, still home, just not yours at home. Heartbreak testing, and lots of sorrow. Not yours to hold, it's not yours to hold, to hold.
The day you walked away, I thought my love would die with you. But pain has a strange way of teaching hearts what's truly true. You once a whisper in my prayers, now just an echo in the past. Won't check my phone at midnight, I don't ask how long hope lasts. It wasn't the end of my world, just the start of something real. I'm no longer waiting for the echo, no longer hoping you might show. I've kissed the ghost of what we had and turned my tears into something glad. Not because I ran out of love to give, I learned how I deserve to live. And a woman who's learned to stand alone won't beg for a love that's already gone. I stopped searching for your face in every crowded, noisy street. No more haunting melodies, no empty chair across my seat. I don't miss your late night words, I don't chase what slipped away. I found more than just survival, I found strength in every day. It wasn't the death of my heart, just the birth of who I am. No longer waiting for the echo, no longer dancing in your shadow. Close the door you left ajar, and open one that leads to stars. Not because I run out of dreams, but because I found my own light beams. A woman who loves herself at last, won't plead for the love that didn't last. You were once my world, but now I am my own. No longer shy, no longer alone. I'm no longer waiting for the echo, I don't live in your tomorrow. I've turned the page, I found the sun, in a chapter where I'm the only one. This heart that was broken in hands now beats to a song it understands. I don't pray for you to turn around. I'm finally free, no longer bound. I'm not bitter, just better. Not empty, just full of me. I used to write your name in all my plans, every holiday, every dream in my hands. Even dinner felt strange for just one, when all I knew was life for someone. I saved you a seat in every cafe, called your name in the silence of day. But time it teaches without a sound, the things we lose don't mean we're bound. I thought I'd fall when you let go, but losing you made me grow. I've learned to walk alone on streets we once called home. Learned to book a table for one, smile at sunsets, miss no one. I don't need your shadow to feel whole, don't need your voice to calm my soul. What once was habit now is gone, and I've never felt so strong. I found the joy in quiet steps, in being the one my heart accepts. Not a second choice, not someone's need, but a woman who finally learned to breathe. I used to fear an empty bed, now I rest with peace instead. Your name no longer changed my song, it's just to know I moved along. And what I thought I couldn't face became the start of grace. I've learned to walk alone in ways I've never known. Picked up my pieces step by step, not looking back at what I left. I don't need memories to survive, I've got a heart that feels alive. What once was love now lights my way, the love for me that's here to stay. Freedom doesn't always roar, sometimes it walks through a closing door. Quiet, calm, and unapologetically whole. I learned just free.
I used to wait for someone's hand to pull me out from sinking sand. I thought love meant being held when I was too lost to help myself. A single word could break me down, a quiet night could make me drown. I craved a hero in disguise, someone to hear my silent cries. But pain, it taught me how to breathe, to stand alone, to find relief. I don't need saving anymore. I've walked myself through every door, wiped my own tears in the dark, been my way with my own spark. Love is not a hiding place, it's what I give when I feel safe. Not a rescue from the storm, but a fire I choose to keep warm. I've stitched the pieces of my soul with every scar I now control. No longer scared of nights alone. My silence feels like coming home. I don't flinch at being an unheard, or hang on every spoken word. I've learned to be my saving grace and look at fear right in the face. Now I know what strength is for. It's not needing us to feel restored. I don't need saving anymore, not the girl I was before. I've built a love that lives inside, a quiet place where I can fight. So if I love, it's by my choice, not a whisper in a broken voice. You won't find me on the floor. I don't need saving anymore. I will love again, not out of need, but from a heart that's finally free. Not a plea, not a call for aid, but a gift I choose to give unafraid. I don't need saving anymore. I've closed the wounds I used to ignore. If I reach out, it's not to clean, but to offer my everything. I don't wait for hands to heal. I know now what is truly real. Love will come and I'll adore, but I don't need saving anymore. I'm not waiting to be found, I'm already standing on my own ground.
I used to send you every song that whispered what I couldn't say. When words would fail, the notes were strong, a melody to make you stay. Each lyric held a piece of me, a fragile hope, a silent plea. I thought that if you felt the tune, you'd turn and find me in the room. But silence was your only sound, as every echo hit the ground. No more songs to send to you, no more verses breaking through. You never heard the notes tears I cried. Just let them fade, you never tried. Now I sing not to be seen, not to beg you back to me. This voice no longer bends, I've got no more songs to send. I used to wait for some reply, a sign that you had heard my soul. But songs can't hold a love that dies, can't fill what time is left with holes. I kept on singing through the night, but you were gone beyond the light. Now every chord I used to strum is just a step toward moving on. Not every song deserves return, some flames aren't meant to burn. No more songs to send to you, no more pain to sing it through. I won't chase with broken lines, won't rewrite these worn out lines. Now I sing for healing's sake, for the girl you let me break. She's found a way to mend, but no more songs to send. I still believe in harmony, but not in begging on my knees. Music's not a tethered chain, it's where I go to breathe again. Love was silence in disguise, then I've stopped asking for replies. Now I sing to light my skies, with no regrets and no goodbyes. This voice is mine to defend, and I've got no more songs to send. I'll keep singing in the dark, not for you, just for my heart. I used to send you songs at night, words I couldn't say, bathed in the light of melodies soft as whispered dreams, hoping you'd hear what silence means. Each chorus carried things I feared, each verse a touch I wished was near. I thought that if the music played, you'd hear me beg for you to stay. But not a single note came back, no echo down the silent track. The songs I sent won't reach you now, they float in air then fade somehow. You never listen close enough to catch my love beneath the stuff. Now I don't sing for you to feel, I sing to teach myself to heal. The songs I sent in longing blue, they'll never reach, they won't reach you. I played those songs like sacred prayers and waited through the unanswered stares. But music cannot mend what's gone, can't warm a heart that's turned to stone. Now I replay them just for me, a kind of quiet therapy, not begging you to understand, but holding my own trembling hand.
The songs I said won't reach your door. They linger here, I sing no more. No secret line inside each chord, no plea you can't ignore. I'm done composing lullabies I sing for me, that what we knew. These songs were never meant for you. I thought that music could rewind, could make your heart turn back in time. But some love dies too deep, too fast, and some songs aren't meant to last. The songs I sang to make you stay are now the ones that guide my way. Each lyric now belongs to me, a voice unchained, finally free. They'll never knock on your closed gate. They've outgrown every twist of fate. Now seen the true ones cried after making it through. And though they'll never reach your ears,
there was a time I lost the light. Each morning felt like endless night. Every street held echoes of your name. Every song still sounded just the same. I didn't need, I didn't speak. The days were heavy and months were bleak. A world without you felt too wide, and I forgot how to live inside. But time, it didn't heal, it stayed until one sunrise softly said, I've started loving life again. Beneath the ache I found the flame. I planted flowers by my bed, ate my favorite toast instead. And in the mirror I could see a girl who still believes in me. Now waiting for a heart to mend, but learning how to love again. I brushed the dust off books unread, tied back my hair, made tea instead, and laughed at jokes I used to tell to friends I hadn't called in a spell. The silence didn't hurt so much, I filled it with my own soft touch. No longer reaching through the dark for hands that left no lasting marks. I'm choosing now what matters most. I've started loving life again, with shaky steps and ballpoint pens. I write the songs I want to hear, without the weight of silent tears. I walk alone but not afraid, each breath a promise gently made, to never let myself forget the healing lips and small sunsets. I thought I needed you to stay, to live, to breathe, to find my way. But love that leaves is not the end, it's just the start of self again. I started loving life again, not out of joy, but deep within. From broken hearts, from quiet pain, I've grown a garden in the rain. No prince return, no magic cure, just me deciding I'll endure. And every morning I awake, just one more vow I choose to make.
I used to flinch when someone said your name, a ghost that lingered, whispering through pain. I'd scroll through photos late at night, searching for clues in borrowed light. I'd watch you smile with someone new, pretend it didn't shatter through. Every light, a dagger to my chest, but I still watched, I couldn't rest. I thought knowing where you are would somehow soothe this fading scar, but all it did was keep me tied to something long since said goodbye. I no longer wanna know who you love and where you go. I've stopped tracing shadows in the dark, stopped counting cracks inside my heart. It's not hate and it's not rage, it's simply turning the last page. Not because I don't still care, because I finally breathe fresh air.
There was a time your world was mine, but seasons change and so did time. I learned to stand without your name, to let go without playing blame, to see your life from far away. But I don't ache the same today. You're a chapter I have read, not forgotten, just not reread. Not the girl who begs for signs, I'm the woman who draws her own eyes. Not the day yours or mine. I know what you're hiding and what you show. I don't chase the past you keep. I found my peace inside my sleep. No more echoes in my chest, no more battles to contest. Not because I lost a flea, but I've stopped whispering your name. It took time, it took pain to unlearn the sound of your name. But silence now is not so cool, it's quiet, strong, and beautiful.